chemical spills. So that was exposure. Now I want to talk about chemical spills. And the most important thing here is you want to fix small leaks before they become big leaks, okay? And there's some, a number of points. I'll just bring them all up here. Fluids anywhere they're not supposed to be are always a problem. So if you look at your truck and there's liquid and it's not supposed to be there, it's a problem and you need to tell someone. I don't even care if it's a little bit or a lot. I don't care if it's chemical or water or gas or oil. If it's on your vehicle and it's not supposed to be there, it's a problem, okay? And equipment problems never go away by themselves, okay? Problems always get worse. Have you ever had a leaky faucet at home? You know, when it's one slow drip, I can live with that. But it's not going to stop. It's not going to go away. You can hope all you want that it's going to fix itself. It's not going to fix itself. And eventually it's going to get worse. And, you know, when my faucet's dripping one drip at a time, I can ignore that. That's nothing. It doesn't cost me anything. But when it's a steady stream, now it's costing me money. I got to fix it. And it's the same thing, except, you know, at your faucet at home, it's clean water. It's in your air-conditioned home. It gets used a couple of times a day. It's under low pressure. But think about your vehicle now. It's in the sun. It's got harsh chemicals. You're using it hard 8, 10, 12 hours a day. It's under much higher pressure. It gets abused and misused, and it's bumping down the road. Those problems are always going to get worse. And the thing about problems is little problems are generally fast and easy and cheap to fix, and big problems always take longer and cost more. And so if you don't fix it, it's going to cost more and it's going to take longer. Okay? And so the key point here, if you're the boss, if you're the technician, you got to raise your hand and tell your boss. And if you're the boss, you got to make sure your technicians are comfortable telling you about problems. And we see this all the time. We'll have a technician come in and, you know, for example, their backpack is just covered with chemical. And we say, well, how long has this been leaking? Well, a couple of weeks. Well, why didn't you bring it in a couple of weeks ago? Well, I was busy, or I didn't have time, or I didn't want to, you know, the boss told me we're tight on money. I didn't want to ruin his day or her day, okay? And so a little problem could be changing an O-ring, but if you don't address it, now it's a complete rebuild. So from a little problem that was fast and cheap, we now have a big problem that costs a lot more to fix. All right, does that make sense? We see that one all the time. Techs will live with problems that just shock us that they'll live with them. Okay,